Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome. I am RedEyedJedi. Today we are going to talk about what happens to your crypto when you die, NFTs and all. So hang out and let's talk about that more. But first, let's talk about the Bullish Club. So this right here is this is the big NFT project I've been working on for months, many months, getting everything ready. And XRP is really where I've wanted it to be home for my NFTs. It just made sense to me since I already have the coins, my tokens on the XRP, might as well have my NFTs there as well. So now I don't have everything set up as far as being able to pay with a dark side coin or bullish coin yet. But that will be a feature in the future. But as of right now, you can come over to either bullishclub.xyz or you can go find us over on Sologenic, and you can also check us out over on Twitter as well, because we do a lot on Twitter. You could even go to our Discord and get more information there. And in Discord, so if you're a Bullish Club holder, there is a whole secret section that's just for you. And I'm going to keep building on it. So it's just in the starting phases, but everything's building up. So you won't see it until you get your Bullish Club rolls. Once you get your roll, depending on the NFT you hold, then the rooms will show up and you could participate in the Bullish Club rooms. And being a Bullish Club holder, right now I have some founders out and I have picadors. Now with these two, they both get digital perks, but the founders will also get physical perks as well, and they also get exclusive digital perks that no one else will be able to get. And this will happen, just throughout time. Now, I'm planning on starting next month, which right now it's February, so March. Sometime in March, I'm trying to plan on starting the drops of the Bullish coin for everyone that's holding the Picador NFTs and higher. If you hold a Torador NFT, well, you're able to go check out the Bullish Clubhouse, and you'll be able to participate. There'll be a room for you in the Discord once it's created, because I haven't even put out the NFTs yet. But once it's all created, you'll be able to go into the Torador rooms. And everyone that's up in the higher ranks as well can come down and visit you in your rooms and say hi. But you won't be able to go into the Picador rooms or the founders and so on. But there's going to be basics. Oh, and it says it makes you eligible for the basics. And so this is more of, actually, I'm going to update the wording, but so basic drops, this is more of like, if I'm doing a giveaway, and random people, if you're a Torador, then it's more of a random drop for you, versus like Picadors and higher, So like when I come out with the Torador NFTs, all the founders get one. And then I believe the Picadors get them as well. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check my paperwork. I'm trying to build it out right. But anyway, so yes, definitely go over here. You can click on this right here. It's TBC, the Bullish Club, NFTs on Sologenic. I'll put a button right here as well. I forgot to do that. So you could come over here, go to the Bullish Club, and you can check out the NFTs that are there, and it says on sale. So these are all the ones that are on sale. And you could go over for like a Picador, or you can go for a founder. A lot of very cool NFTs. I suggest come checking them out. You could even go ahead and uncheck the ones that are on sale and just click the ones that say minted to check out the other ones that I have created that I've already sold. Because there's a lot of cool ones that have sold. Like these two right here, these are some founders. And so they're going to be able to get like all of the exclusive. They'll be getting their money's worth for sure. But because they've got the first two that I minted, those were sold at 500 XRP. They swooped up on those pretty quick here. Less than 24 hours, they were both gone. And then now I got some that are 550. And those, it's still same perks as, all the founders have the same perks. But Picadors, I definitely suggest grabbing at least one of those if you can't afford a founder. You're going to get some cool drops. And then with the Bullish coin, it's going to be able to it's going to be able to be used in our merch store. And there'll be other features for it as well. And that's something we could talk about later, but I don't want to bore you all to death with my stuff. We want to talk about what happens when you die. And the reason why I'm talking about this is 2 days ago, I was in a car accident on my way home from work and totaled my car. Airbag went off, and yeah, so car is toast. And it's actually, insurance already came and picked it up. But then after that, I was just thinking, man, I invest in XRP and all these other coins, and my family, they know I do, and they know some information on crypto, but they don't know how to get a hold of my money if I was to die today. How would they get my money? Now, some places it's a little bit easier, so it depends on where your money is held. If you have your money in a place like, say, Coinbase, Coinbase has a section right here that says how to gain access to a deceased family member's Coinbase account. And they have a contact form, and they'll help you get everything set up so you can go ahead and get your money. Or not your money, but you can get access to their funds. But say you're using a Ledger or the Zoom wallet, something else, MetaMask. How are your family members or whoever you want to leave your crypto to, how are they going to get that money, get those NFTs? It would suck to go and have a $300,000 NFT that once you die is kind of sitting there and no one's able to use it, right? So there's a few different options here. Again, like I said, if you had your money in, and I think with the acceptance of cryptocurrency and the way everything's going, and once this whole SEC lawsuit is done with the SEC and Ripple, once that's done and out of the way, and we're able to start investing the way we want to, the banks I'm sure are gonna all be in on it, and there's going to be ways to go ahead and get your money out there to your family. There is a place I saw called Trust and Will, and they have a thing right here. It says how to leave your cryptocurrency in your will. And then if you go through it, and I have a different article that we're going to read, and it's going to talk about this and some more. But basically, they just explain, these are the type of cryptocurrencies and the difference between money and assets and what happens when they die, keys, the wallets. But then they have a thing that, I think it was this one. Yeah, it says leaving cryptocurrency in a will can be a little tricky compared to traditional types of assets. That's because of the private keys and whatnot. But as a part of your estate planning, we highly recommend you to create a currency access guide for your loved ones. But it says our experienced team at Trust and Will is here to help you. So here at Trust and Will, they could help you get your whole estate together. If you didn't know how to go about it, where to start, I would definitely go ahead and create a will, naming who gets what. And someone made a great point in one of these articles stating that not everyone is a crypto genius like yourself. Some people, still have no idea anything about it. So you got to kind of leave a detailed thing out on how to get your funds, how to access it, what to do with your funds once they get it. Do they keep investing? Do they pull it out? Like, you got to let them know what to do with it afterwards. So definitely right here. So here's some basics. I'm really not going to go ahead and read a lot of this stuff. We all know you have the crypto exchanges like Coinbase that will help you, get money over to your loved ones. Uphold, I was trying to look because I love Uphold. I was trying to see if they had any of that information on their site, which they do not. So I'm going to go ahead and send them an email to see what we can do about that, because that's information that's very important. I use Uphold, and because Coinbase does not have XRP, Uphold does. So that's why I use them. Now there's hot wallets, like mobile wallets, and those ones. Let's see how to log in. Private key, wallet key, and then you want to back up the secret seeds, and then you have the cold storage. And so, okay, a hot wallet is more like, say, MetaMask, right? Zoom. Those are hot wallets. Then you have cold storage like a Ledger Nano, or a Decent wallet, something like that. Those are cold storages. So all of those, they're going to have their own secret words or secret seed phrases to go ahead and access your crypto if something ever happens, like say you lose your wallet. You can go ahead and get a new wallet, put in that seed phrase, and it will import all that information that was attached to that seed, right? Just make sure you don't lose it, because if you lose it, it's going to suck. I would suggest buying a new one and moving all your money to the one that you know the info on, so you don't lose it all, because stuff happens. So with all of this, what you want to do is you're going to want to basically make a will. You're going to want to find stuff like, I found this over here on Amazon. And this is a cold TI cryptocurrency seed storage. And this is a double plate, or you could do a single plate. So you'd want the double plate, because what the double plate is, the first plate is the hard plate. This is, I believe, the plate that you're going to set this one on when you stamp your info. Now, with these are just the plates. You will also need these right here. And these are like the letters, the numbers. So you can go ahead and stamp all the information on here. In here, let's go to, yeah, like this right here. There we go. It gives you a good example. Go back over there. All right. Yeah, this gives you an example of what these are. So these are your seeds, so you could write this stuff down. I mean, I guess it says engraved, engraving would work if you had an engraver. Otherwise, you're going to have to punch them by hand, and that's where this box comes in. And then depending on what this is, if this is the hard play, I'd have to look in that a little bit more. But there's this right here. And it says total price for all of it together is $67. So this right here is the steel plate used for stamping. It's used for a lot of other things too, just crafting in general. When I was a manager in a machine shop, I loved having these plates. Mine, we had a small one like this, and we had a bigger one as well. And they were really good if you wanted to find out to make sure your corners were nice and square. This was good for that, as well as being a strike plate, because you're not going to damage it. You'll damage yourself first. That's for sure. But anyway, so what you'd want to do is you want to make a plate like this with your seed phrases for everything. And then once you have those, you want to put these in safe, um, somewhere safe. And then make a will stating how to find the information, how to use the information, what is what. This way, they could say this is for a Ledger Nano X, and then you pull out your Ledger Nano X, you type in your seed phrase, and then once they type that in, the money is there. You can transfer it over. I believe there was also some other tech that was out there. I have to do more research. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. Now, things that you do not want to do. Okay, you do not want to use a password manager app to back up your passwords. Okay, and the reason being is if someone was to hack into your computer, they could go ahead and find that document and get all that information, you know. Um, and this is one of the sketchier ones because if you get a virus, if you don't have like a great firewall, if you don't use a VPN, even if you use a VPN, I'm sure you still run risk of, um, you know, running into issues where you can be um, compromised. Taking pictures of your seed phrases. It seems like such a great idea, but we are not using 35 millimeter film anymore. We are using digital cameras, which back up everything to the cloud. And if someone was to get a hold of your login info, they can go ahead and get your seed information and take your money. People are jerks. Excuse me. All right. Using an online seed recovery site. Yes, do not give anyone your seed phrases because even if this site has the best intentions on saving your passwords, all it takes is one jerk to hack into their site to get your info. Okay? A seed phrase is more than just a password. It definitely is. A seed phrase is your wallet. If someone else gets a hold of your seed phrase, that's them getting a hold of your wallet, getting a hold of your money. And they could do whatever they want with it. And unless you take that money out and put it in another wallet, they could siphon your wallet dry and take everything. I've had good friends that have lost money, NFTs, um, just from bad players. You know, uh, People are sketchy. Don't trust anyone. And these options right here that they give us, I didn't go over these ones. I did not like these options as far as way to secure them. Because they say hard drive. Okay, hard drive's good. But this right here is not a hard drive. This right here is a biometric like key, which is a great idea. Except it's like a USB drive that if you lose, that's your key to everything. And if you lose it, you lose it all. And also, if you lose the main file that runs on, you kind of lose it all too. So, not a great idea. There's a they have a crypto steel capsule. And I didn't check out that a whole lot because I'm not a fan of a lot of these different things. But I do like the idea of the strike plates. And you being able to either engrave them or punch them by hand, preferably punching them. Just because if you engrave them, there's a chance your writing will not look all that great. And then you're going to be like here over where it says number 24 ERA. If your writing is not that great, you could be like, is it EAA, ERR, ERA, EAR? What But if you stamp it, you know exactly what the letter or the number is. as long as you stamp them correctly. So definitely, oh, here's another cool one. Now these ones are a little different because it's cool, but at the same time, it's not, because these are all just numbers. So like if you're using just numbers, it's cool. But a lot of the stuff I've dealt with phrases. You know, I guess like a Ledger Nano X, you'll use numbers, right? I don't know. It's been a minute since I've dealt with those keys. But anyways, so great ideas. Keep these in mind. You know, this is something that we all need to think of, because things could happen in an instant. You know, I drove the same way I drive every day, you know, coming home from work, the same route, the same area. People are always hitting their brakes because it's right next to a hospital, and you know, people just don't know how to drive in California. Uh, you know, and I don't know, I hit my brakes and the car just did not want to stop. I felt like the brakes were grinding, and then next thing you know, kapah, there was that. But, you know, even though I had, I both of my feet are messed up, you know, I messed up my left hand and whatnot. I say whatnot a lot. There was a bunch of debris in the street, and we ended up, or not we, but I ended up asking the tow truck driver for a broom so I could clean up my own mess, because, you know, don't leave trash laying around, even if you're injured. All right, everybody. Well, you have a great night. Check out the Bullish Club, and you know, snag one of these Bullish Club NFTs. You won't regret it. Like I said, they're going to come with a bunch of different rewards, and eventually, I'm going to be coming out with Bullish Club games. But the NFTs are just the first part in the whole process of where I want to go. So definitely show me how bullish you are. You snag one of these and then hang out with us in the Discord. Um, it'll be fun. All right, guys. You have a great night. Talk to you later. Bye.